Hello, I'm Omar Apollo, and these are records in my life.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Tell us about your latest record.
Just dropped a EP called Friends. It's pretty cool. A lot of different styles. Funk, R&B, whatever. Rock.
Anybody interesting that collaborated with you on the record?
Yeah. So my guitar player, his name is Oscar. He's in a band called Fade 'Em All. He's pretty cool. And then Mk.Gee, he plays guitar on the song I have called Kickback. And then Blake Slacken co-produced kind of like the whole thing with me. And then this guy named John Shanks helped out a lot too. It's cool.
John Shanks?
Yeah.
Is he related to your manager? Your manager's a Shanks too, right?
Yeah, that's my manager, Dylan
That's your
Shanks.
manager. Big shout out to Dylan. Sorry, Dylan, I muffed your name. So tell me a bit about the foundation, the YouTube Musical International Foundation. Like you were on there with Dua Lipa, was involved with that, and Rosalia. Were there any artist records that you discovered from there or enjoyed?
Yeah, I love Rosalia. Dua Lipa is really cool.
What's the name of her album? You know it?
No.
You've forgotten the name of her record?
I know. I know that one taste is all it takes. You love me. Mm-hmm.
You know, give us a couple of albums that really, when you were young, you're still a young dude, but when you were really young, inspired you to start playing music.
When I was really young, there's this album called Ego Death that I was listening to, and I think it came out when I was like 17 by this band called The Internet.
Sure.
I was working at McDonald's, and I remember just like in the back, just like breaking down boxes. I had my headphones in. I wasn't allowed to have headphones in. I didn't care. Like, they're gonna do like fire me? Okay, cool. But just like breaking down boxes and stuff. Then I don't know. I listened to it and I was like, damn, this is like, I've never really heard anything like this. It kind of like opened like my ears to like, I guess like heavy bass lines, and it was the first time I like listened to something and I was like, damn, I kind of want to make music now, rather than just like from a listener's perspective.
And what else was there? Was the Internet and...
Yeah, then I started getting into like Neil Young, and then like all like a bunch of rock, like Paul Simon.
Any Neil Young albums in particular that you enjoyed?
Yeah, there's like Harvest Moon, obviously, like that one. Or it's called Harvest, but
yeah, Harvest was a big one.
I like never remember like what the albums are called, but like this one, After the Gold Rush.
Yeah, that's Harvest. That's one of his bigger records.
And then
you have all those. Rust Never Sleeps, On the Beach. This record's fantastic.
This is amazing. Yeah, this one, Motion Pictures, is my favorite. That's
fantastic.
Crazy. Yeah.
You don't have Zuma? You have Zuma on there?
Who?
Zuma by Neil Young.
Oh yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
That's Then there's one with like Cortez or something like that.
Yes, Cortez the Killer.
Cortez the Killer. That's like a 9-minute song. That's
it's a great jam.
So sick.
It's beautiful.
I'm pretty sure they were just like jamming, and then like we're just like, all right, let's just put this out.
Did you ever listen to any? Neil Young had a big fight with his record company in the 70s.
No, I didn't know that.
And he was under contract, so he made this record called Trends. And it's all kind of future electronic music. If you ever get a chance, his voice, he sings into a vocal. I think it's, what would you call that, Mr. Producer? Vocoder? It's incredible. You got to check it out. It was a whole experimental phase, and then he made like a doo-wop album and a country album, just despite, because the record company wanted another Harvest album, the same thing. And Neil Young's a stubborn dude, right? He's an artist.
Yeah, of course.
So he made 4 records but if you ever get a chance to delve into it, it's
I want to.
So ahead of its time, it's incredible.
I'd love to, man. Neil Young, like, I don't know, does something to me. Makes me look at like music differently.
So give us some younger artists. You're a younger fellow making music. Who should we be looking out for?
Y'all should look out for Mk.Gee. It's crazy. Fade 'Em All. Listen to them. Yeah.
And what kind of stuff? Can you give us album titles or anything? What kind of stuff are they doing?
I don't even know what to call it. I mean, like one of them's a punk band, Fade 'Em All, and then the other one's like, well, it's like punk, and then they do like jazz chords. I don't know. It's really cool. But Mk.Gee is like, I don't even know how to put a name on it. He really likes Neil Young too. I don't know.
Shout out to Neil Young. That's cool.
I really don't know like how to describe music anymore. Cause it's like he does funk stuff, but he also does like, you know, like ballads, beautiful like acoustic. You know what I mean? Like
Neil Young he's a god. You know, he's from here originally. I don't know if I asked you that before you heard, but he is.
Heard a little bit. It's really loud, but
it's like Nardwar's favorite dude in the world is Neil Young.
Really?
Just a shout out to Nardwar. I'm sure you know.
He doesn't like Neil Young?
No, he loves Neil Young. He's his favorite artist in the world.
Dude, that's my favorite artist in the world. No,
you know.
Prince, and then like Neil Young. I listen to Prince a lot more, I think.
You like Prince?
Yeah.
Over which album from Prince?
Sign of the Times. Like Housequake, Ballad of Dorothy Parker, If I Was Your Girlfriend. Yeah.
How does he stack up as a guitar player for you?
Yeah, he's the best. He's like, whenever I hear like I was listening to like an old Stevie Wonder song, and my friend was like, "Yo, that's like Prince with that riff." I was like, "What?" And it just changed. It just made me like think, like, dang, no one could play like him. It's crazy.
What's the perfect album for you?
If I could like just listen to it from start to finish without having the need to skip, then that's the perfect album for me.
Or is there a record that you would consider?
I mean, like, there's this Mk.Gee album called Rocket that I love hearing front to back. It's really cool.
You can listen to the whole thing, no problem?
No problem. It's really like, a lot of songs are like, I don't know, they kind of just work. I don't know. He plays them right. I fuck with it. I think it's cool.
And give us a shout out. Who's singing? I know she's a friend of yours.
Oh, this is Ambar Lucid. She's an amazing singer and singer-songwriter. Yeah, she's dope.
And she has a new record out, I think, doesn't she, too? Yeah. Or do you know the name of that? We're putting you on the spot here. This is your tour mate.
I don't like. I have it in my phone, and
it's okay.
One of my favorite songs is called "Pineapple Death." Like, I listen to it. I just like. I remember I had to show you. Like, I love Neil Young to death. Like, I will die for him. But like, I don't know the names of his albums, but I know the songs.
You're way.
So, like, I'm not an asshole.
Too young. You're far too young and much more handsome than Neil Young. Don't die for him. You've got your whole life ahead of you. Trust.
I'm just saying, like.
Can you give us some Hispanic artists?
Yeah, Tercer Elemento.
Yes.
My favorite right now. I cannot stop listening to them. It's a band.
Okay.
Yeah. Que Envidia is my favorite song right now. No, La Revancha is my favorite right now. I cried to it earlier.
Any like growing up? Is there a record
Vicente Fernandez all the time. Pedro Infantes. Los Bookies. Estela Nunez. Yeah.
What's the last record you listened to while on the bus?
On the bus? I think it was Blond.
I know. Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
That's nice. How is it like? Is it nice? Do you guys listen to stuff all together on the bus, or is it like you just plug into your earphones?
You just get like really stoned and throw something on.
What's the number one album what's the most frequently played album?
We always play the Mk.Gee album.
Mk.Gee?
Always.
Is it sound the way it's spelled?
Mk.Gee.
We got to check that out. You're speaking very highly.
There's never a moment where like it's not okay to play that album.
I like to ask younger artists this because my nephew is younger and he's dating. He's just into the dating game, and have a good personality, handsome, you can sing. The girls probably throw everything they can at you. I'm sure you love it. But what's a good record? What's a good date night album?
Date night?
Any genre of music.
This the album right here.
Oh, lovely. I like it already. Yeah.
Sade, Love Deluxe version.
I think Sade was mentioned as a date album before. Wasn't it mentioned once before?
Yeah.
Might have been. Sex After Smoke? Sex After Cigarettes?
Cigarettes after sex.
Sorry, I apologize.
Crazy name.
Yeah. Great. Beautiful. You probably like that record, right? Have you listened to it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's quite beautiful.
It's crazy, yeah.
Omar, thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate it.
It's so quick, man. I feel like I didn't get to...
Last. We got one more last. You're young.
Ask me.
Give us some words of wisdom for our audience.
Wisdom words?
Wisdom words.
Eat a lot of chickpeas. Eat a lot of avocados because you're going to feel good. And when you feel good, you perform good. And when you perform good, you're happy.
That's very good. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe.
And if you're really feeling it, please hit us up on Patreon. Cheers.